everyone! It is Comic News. I'm Duke.
And I am the real Manos.
Yes, and continuing our trend of coming out bi-weekly. Uh, it's been like that for a while. Um, just last week there was pretty much nothing. And it wasn't due to the strange Max Headroom disease I was catching the beginning of last show.
That's right.
Hopefully it's not happening at this very moment, because then I'll lose faith in God.
Well, you catch that disease by watching too many 80s shows. And I think
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
watching way too much, Duke. I think you were
yeah.
careful.
Retro TV was playing a lot. I'm sorry. I was having so much fun. Um,
That's your fault for watching that Square Pegs marathon.
it's my own personal heroin. I'm sorry. I hope for all of your forgiveness, except the people who made fun of me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they forgave you.
Good to know. Good to know. So, Manos, how about you take the first story?
Sure, let's rock it out with the first story. Thor 2 has been announced. Good news, everyone. However, bad news, everyone. Kenneth Branagh will not be directing the second one. No word yet, apparently. Blah, 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 blah. No word yet on who may direct it. And that's it. That's pretty much the end of the story. I'm not that surprised. I'm actually surprised that he did the first one. Uh, so, hey, good, but I hope they can get somebody worthwhile to direct the second one. You know what?
What?
Here's who I think they should get.
Who?
I think they should get David Yates.
He directed what? I'm unaware of
Most
the
of the
name.
last few Harry Potter films.
Oh. Okay, I'm for that.
I think the Harry Potter films, especially the last few, I think fall right in line to what you need to do as a Thor director.
Plus, we can get Loki yelling "Ah!" every other scene, like Voldemort does.
Yeah, that's right. Except he has a
Yes, we.
nose.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's because I watch Jeremy Johns, but he yells that all the time.
Hmm.
"Ah!" Are you yawning? Are you tired about trying to kill Harry Potter? I mean, it's been 8 movies. No, but that makes that. I hope he gets that. I don't know if he will. Harry Potter's done now, unless they try and trick us into making Deathly Hallows Part 3, the
The quickening.
return, the quickening. I loved all the people who were like, "Oh my God, it's happening!" You're amazed that the sequel to a successful movie that they can easily market to children did successful. You're surprised that with all the possibilities, they said, "Yeah, let's do that. Do that now, Jim. Do you even work here, Jim?" And yeah,
What are
so
we paying you, Jim?
are you just our janitor? I forget. And yeah, so I'm glad I got a sequel. I love the hell out of the movie, and
Yeah. All right.
hopefully they get something good.
Let's move on to Game of Thrones.
Yes, yes. Because it is insanely popular, shockingly enough, it's getting a comic. Game of Thrones is getting. Apparently, it says here a series of graphic novels by Dynamite. Yay for everyone who likes Game of Thrones.
Yay
I
for
hear, I
them.
hear, I hear amazing things. I don't have HBO anymore, so I can't watch it.
I have HBO, but I haven't bothered to watch it. I'm sure it's great.
I hear really great things about it. I hear good things about the book series it's based off too. Yes, this is comics based off a TV show based off a book, a series of books.
Yeah. Now it's finally legitimized. It's a comic book,
Yes,
damn it.
yes, because that matters to us here.
That's right.
We
I
get to
love this
joke
art.
about it.
I love this artwork here, especially the shot of the dwarf with those naked
And
chicks.
I probably won't be able to put that in the video for
Well,
safety
check out the
reasons.
link, and you can see
Yes, of
by.
course. Links help you.
That's right.
Phil.
Finally, a good reason to be a dwarf.
uh, uh, oh, these are all done by Phil Noto. That's why they look awesome. He's a great artist. He needs to do more, Phil Noto.
Yes. Continue to
Um,
work.
continue to keep working, damn it. And not much to say on this one. So, Manos, this is one you really wanted to talk about, our next story. So go ahead.
Yeah, this story really impressed me, actually. I've been following a Kickstarter. and I came across the Womanthology, I think it's pronounced.
Womanthology, I think is how you're supposed to
Womanthology,
say.
yeah, massive all-female comic anthology, which went up a few days on Kickstarter, and essentially it is a large-scale anthology comic showcasing the works of women in comics. You know, like Marvel occasionally says they do. And
Apparently, we don't have any proof.
yeah, and it's 140 of all experience levels, from like newbies, independents to professionals. Barbara Kiesel is on here, Gail Simone, Ann Nucini, Delvin Grayson, back from the
Lauren
dead.
Montgomery's here.
Yeah, and this impressed my girlfriend, actually. Samantha Newark, who is the voice actress, who is the voice of Jem.
Oh yeah, I saw that on here too.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people. This is amazing.
Yeah, and okay, they had a huge goal. For those of you who aren't too familiar with Kickstarter, Kickstarter is a way to fund projects, be it a comic book, a film, album, blah, blah, blah. And their goal was, I think, within 30 days, and it hit a huge goal. They were goaled at 25,000 to do this project.
Yep.
They reached that goal within 20 hours.
They're more than twice past that now.
They have 26 days to go, and they're at 53,000 as I'm looking at the screen.
Yes.
Wow. That is just... That's probably one of the more impressive fundraising campaigns I've seen, frankly. And I think it's... let me go back and read this. I feel like IDW is going to be... yes, IDW is backing this project.
Yes.
And, I mean, bravo. I mean, that's amazing. And I got to tell you, there are a lot of female creators in the business right now that I don't think are getting enough high-profile work from DC and Marvel. And maybe Dark Horse... you know, because Lindsay and I went to Heroes Con, like, you know, a month ago. Yes. And I expected to see a number of female creators there, but I was a little surprised of how many I saw. And they were all mostly at the independent tables.
Mm.
And I expected to see maybe a breakdown between men and women, 60-40, you know, a little more men than women. And I actually think I saw the reverse. I think it was 60-40 for women, actually, at these independent comic creator tables. Mm-hmm. And so many of them were very good. And I think this proves that there is a market out there, and there are some really talented artists out there who deserve attention. So, wow, bravo. I mean, this is something that can really get attention.
Yeah, I'm just amazed because when you sent this to me, they already made their goal. Like, they were just only like $1,000 over.
Yeah.
And I've been checking out systematically. They've gone up like it was amazing. Like in a day, when I first initially checked it, a day later they were up even higher. I'm like, damn.
I know, it's ridiculous.
You've impressed me.
That's easily the best, most successful one I have seen since I discovered Kickstarter.
Yes.
So, 30 Days of Night?
30 Days of Night, in the grand old tradition that IDW has been starting for the last 2 weeks. They are putting out a 30 Days of Night ongoing. Apparently, they just love the word ongoing there. Everything has an ongoing now.
Well, they don't get to say it much, so when they say it...
They've been saying it a lot, yeah.
Let's go apeshit with this word.
It's the word of the year, I guess. Pee Wee Herman comes out and goes, every time they say it. Apparently, I'm being loud. Okay. But it was by my sister, so who cares? Yes, I have yet to read any 30 Days of Night comics. I kind of want to. There are a lot of bookstores in town selling them cheap.
You can find them at a lot of places for an independent book.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm so surprised I've never sat down and read it or even watched the film. It's a comic book, and it's a vampire story. You think, hey, I'd be right on that, but it's...
Yeah, me more and more lately.
What's that?
Me more and more lately because I've been loving the hell out of American Vampire, and I've been getting into Angel
Yeah. And are you going to be picking up the Angel Faith series?
with Kirk Cameron. Wait, wrong show.
Yeah.
Referencing old jokes always puts a smile on my face. Yeah, I might check it out. Like read it at the store. Cool. Steve Niles, who's written, I think most of it. I've been told like he's someone's written like a one shot here and there.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he's writing it. They have Sam Keith drawing it. That's cool.
I know. I'm very curious. Is he going to go all Sam Keithy on it, or is he going to pull back?
Where they have like hair going a mile away from their head. I saw like one of those Batman Confidential issues he did,
Yeah.
and Gordon was just like, "How can he hold that hair up?"
Yeah. And feet the size of smart cars.
Yes, you could use Priuses as skis, as skates, not skis. Wrong words. And but yeah, who knows?
That looks like a fairly realistic cover.
Yeah. The last 30 Days of Night thing I saw come out was X-Files crossover with 30 Days of Night that
Yeah.
Wildstorm put out.
That was kind of random, wasn't it?
That was incredibly random, and it's really funny now since Wildstorm is gone. DC put out the trade of it.
Yeah.
DC Comics presents a comic from IDW and a TV show from like almost a decade ago that was canceled. You're welcome.
Yeah. Why didn't they do the X-Files Twin Peaks crossover?
They couldn't get the rights to Twin Peaks.
So, I'd read that.
I've seen an episode of Twin Peaks. I probably would check that out. If it's one of those really wacky "what the hell's going on" crossovers, I would check that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you just kind of have to. They don't even explain how or why they're here. They just accept it.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've been here the entire time. You're telling me that the X-Files crew has been around with the Transformers this entire time? That's odd.
That'd be a cool.
Optimus Prime interacting with David Duchovny? Why the fuck not? Here's my $4, IDW.
Well, there's no proof that these robots are. Well, they're standing right here, but there's no proof.
Absolutely
Come on,
no
Scully.
proof. Scully, one of them's holding you right now.
That could be anything. It could be a hologram, or
One of them just
to
blew
get.
up a McDonald's. Well, that McDonald's might have deserved it, but that doesn't prove that robots were involved.
That is one stubborn person.
Yes, indeed. Uh, so our next story is Brian Wood signs up for Lord of the Rings comic, and no one get excited because it's a tie into a video game.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on to
Yeah, take that, Brian Wood, guy I've never read comics from.
who's probably a decent person and talented.
Yeah, who's put out some of the most successful Vertigo books in the last decade.
Getting a
Go to hell.
good deal for one of the classic fantasy stories. Screw you.
Yeah. Screw you and all that money you're probably going to make. We're here not making money, making fun of you. We're better.
We are two guys who have laptops. Talking.
Fuck off. Oh, that was freeing.
But
So,
no, that's pretty cool. Who's doing it?
Him and one moment here, the article's freezing up on me, so you might have to read it.
Well, I'll just look at it. Let me
Yeah, just look at it for me. I can't read.
I can't find the company on this here.
I think it is DC.
Oh,
I think it is. Yeah, it's because it's a video game tie-in. They probably have a deal with the video game developers.
not bad.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a Lord of the Rings fan, but hey, good for.
Neither am I. I still think I'm watching that movie because it's so damn long. In all honesty.
Well, hey, have some fun watching half-hour increments and pretend it's a TV show.
I've heard that joke all the time. I've been told it works.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should
so
make up like, there's probably someone on YouTube who's made a intro for it.
just to fuck with everyone, they use the theme music to Smallville.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Or Xena.
Or Xena would work, but Smallville would be hilarious.
Yeah, and just
Anyway, yes, Lord of the Rings.
Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, make the joke. Make the joke. We have time.
We're done.
Okay.
But anyway, let's move on.
Manos, you wanted this one for
Okay.
specific reasons.
Well, come on. It's a vague Marvel teaser.
Oh, okay. Let's get ready. Okay, ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Fake Marvel teaser.
Yeah.
We haven't done that in a while.
And this is part of the big shebang with the Fear Itself storyline, where of course the worthy have been chosen by the Serpent, and all these hammers have been thrown down, and these characters have picked up the hammers and they've become possessed by, I guess,
awesome.
Yeah, by the Serpent's gods, I guess, something like that. And now I guess Odin's getting into the whole shebang, and he is chosen the mighty, I guess. And I can pretty much tell from this
who everyone is.
Yeah, with the exception of 2 women in the middle. I mean, everybody's obviously Wolverine, Iron Man, Doctor Strange,
Iron Fist, Hawk,
Miss Marvel, Hawkeye,
yeah,
and Spider-Man. The 2 women in the middle, I think that's probably Red She-Hulk, Betty Banner, and Black Widow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they've both been involved in the story, and I'm pretty sure Black Widow's kind of pissed off about Bucky Cap getting capped.
Yes. And to be fair, everyone brings up, because when they started putting out the worthy ones where they were all blacked out, most of them you could tell who they were anyway, too. At least I could.
Well, I think Marvel isn't, seriously thinking they can keep this,
a secret.
It's come on, okay. It's just fun.
It was mostly annoying. The only time I think they did a good job at it, but they had to cheat, was when they did the Secret Avengers ones.
Yeah.
And to hide War Machine, they took off the gigantic guns from the shape.
It's who is that?
Is Iron Man joining 2 teams? Because that's cheating.
I will say this. I've been enjoying Fear Itself. I know it's been getting overshadowed because of Flashpoint.
I've been trying to keep up with Fear Itself, but I tried reading the new issue at the shop, but they were all sold out, and luckily there was 2 copies of Flashpoint left.
Yeah.
When I got there, but then 2 people bought them after I got done reading it. So yeah, they're both selling well, at least in my.
Yeah, I've been digging Fear Itself, and I've been defending it when people have been calling it a Blackest Night ripoff because of the hammers. But I have to.
I don't see that really.
I haven't seen that, but now that they bring in the Mighty.
Now I'm seeing that.
Yeah, I'm
vaguely.
Yeah,
I'm
why did they have to do that? Because that only reinforces that comparison.
Because Stuart Eminem wanted to draw what looks like cool Tron designs from the looks of these shadows.
Yeah, he didn't get to do it last time we were doing the Tron references.
Yes.
But, hey, I have a theme song for the Mighty.
Go for it.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, I've been inspired to create the Mighty theme song. I've been inspired by Adventure Time. So, I hope you're ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. They're the mighty! There are a few heroes wrong and no! They're glowing with speed stick lights on their chests! Woo! They fought the Hulk!
Oh, I hope someone makes that their ringtone. Manos, I thank you.
Hey, no problem. That's what I'm here for, is to fuck around.
That is why you were hired. You were the one voted greatest to fuck around.
I was back in the yearbook. I was voted most likely to fuck around on YouTube, and kudos to my schoolmates back in 1990 who had the forethought
to name something YouTube. They thought they were just fucking around as well, just to try and top you, but apparently
there's going to be something.
There might be, and then there will be this stupid musical person called Kesha who sucks or something like that.
That's right. There'll be something on computers where people can look at cats and masturbate about.
It'll be amazing.
Yes, and talk about stupid crap that no one cares about.
Yes, support two. Yes, it'll support two people across the country talking about comic books. It'll be so stupid.
And Justin's great at that.
Yeah, Justin's gonna be amazing at that.
Yeah.
So let's move on to another. Okay, Manos, get ready. Ready?
Ready?
Three,
Oh, yeah.
three, two, one. Vague Marvel teaser. Something's getting reborn. Big whip-de-doo.
Pat, can I go with a B, a K, C, Y, and I think I'm gonna go with U, and I'm gonna try and solve a puzzle.
Okay, solve the puzzle.
I'm gonna go with is it Patrick Swayze?
Oh, I'm sorry, Manos, but it's not Patrick Swayze.
Ugh.
Marvel does not have the power to bring back Patrick Swayze. We're sorry.
Damn it!
Yeah, damn it! Yes, and to sweeten the pot, this is another team up between Jeph Loeb and Ed McGuinness. Everyone to the bunkers.
I will bet my comic news salary that this is Bucky.
Yeah, probably. For all we know, they're cheating, and it's not even five letters.
Well, of course, Marvel would do that.
Yes, they won't do that. Who? I don't know. And if they get Bucky, I know many people who will revolt.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's Bucky. $10, it's Bucky.
Unless you can figure out other five-letter named Marvel heroes that are dead at the moment.
Well, Wasp is what, 4 letters? That's 4 letters, right?
They can add an S and pretend it's all Hispanic. Or
Yeah,
something.
she gets a new name, and
Wasp.
Wasp.
And who knows? This probably rules Vegas teaser Marvel's put out, because it's just Loeb, McGuinness, and a Jeph and a Wheel of Fortune question. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It might be announced at Comic-Con. Probably will be announced at Comic-Con. Apparently, oh yeah, it says here that it's San Diego Saturday. They're not this Saturday. If anyone gets confused, they will announce what it will be, and it'll publish in December, so it can be delayed until next December.
All right.
The December after.
Well, yeah, I'm going. Let's see. You don't think it? Well, I don't think it's Century.
Fuck that if that happens.
Yeah, no one liked him enough for him to be reborn.
Brian Michael Bendis loves him enough to ban Reborn, and he killed him. So that shows the confusion, Bendis. Okay, due to the internet saying fuck the Century, or your guesses, we're going to move on to the next story. Manos, you're probably happy about this.
All right. Well, I can speak for a lot of people where I enjoy Catwoman shorts. Wait, shorts featuring Catwoman.
No, both work.
It's going to be part of the awesome, super cool, kick-ass Batman Year One straight-to-DVD video that's coming out from the Bruce Timm crew. Of course, adapting the great Frank Miller Batman Year One story. And, of course, to go along with that, we got the Catwoman animated short, which is going to feature her in the Darwin Cook costume, which I believe is the best costume she's ever had.
I agree.
50-60 costume she's ever had. And Lisa Dushku is doing the voice of the character. And, wow, she could do this fucking character in live action. It's so cool that she's doing this.
Yes, and Paul Dini's writing this one.
I know.
And Lauren Montgomery, who we mentioned before, is directing it. We didn't mention that it was going to be there, but it was a Wikipedia thing, so that wasn't really much to go off of. Now it's official.
Yes.
Manos, you could clap, enjoy, or whatever the hell you do.
No, just silent.
Do you have another song?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I'm out of songs.
Damn it. We've reached our song quota. This is cool. I've loved all the shorts, though I haven't seen the Shazam Superman one yet. I'm just gonna have to go to like Sam's Club again and find that there. It's like $11 there. I should just go
Yes.
ahead and buy it. But yeah, that's cool. Can't wait.
Yeah,
I buy all these DVDs, so
we like it. It's good.
yeah, it's really not a lot of resistance or complaints from us, huh? We're just like, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. We'll complain next week about something.
Yes, not to mention in 2 weeks Comic-Con's coming and my brain will explode. So yeah, we'll probably have something.
Yay.
Yay! And our last story. I'm just going to read the headline as is. Digital comics on Sony PSP end abruptly, much like the interest for the PSP itself.
Hmm.
You could guess if I made that up or not. Yeah. You can't watch comics on the PSP. Sorry, 5 people who own a PSP still. I don't know anyone who plays it. I remember when it first came out, my brother was so excited for it,
Yeah.
and then he realized it was a waste of crap.
Oh wow. This is more about the failure of the PSP, isn't it?
Yes, we totally need to point out that again, don't we?
Okay.
Yeah, they just abruptly shut it down. Sony says they're trying to get comics up on other Sony devices. Again, it's just another,
So
it
you don't,
happened.
so you don't think this speaks to the future of digital comics?
I don't know. It's the PSP. If you say the words failure and PSP, I just go, eh.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? I don't know. Digital comics just seems like it's on. To me, it could be on shaky ground at this point. Like it's available on a lot of digital devices, so who knows?
I still feel like digital comics are just inevitable. Although I prefer physical comics. I don't mind digital comics being alongside of actual physical comics. I'm not of the party that is eager to see it replaced.
Neither am I. I'll just take it if it finally happens.
Well, I mean, I have no choice if the whole society moves to just digital.
Yes, and then we burn down all those newspaper factories. Fuck them. No. Burn it all!
What are we going to do with all those buildings? I mean, everything's going to be digital.
We could have sweet rave parties in them. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. No one has a job, though, because all the stores are in newspapers and comics.
Damn it, we have
Oh.
raves! That solves everything if you're in the future in the 80s.
Man. Like,
'Cause
I have this feeling that there's going to be no stores in the future. It's just going to be factories taking orders off websites and shipping them out. And everybody's...
Yes, I'm here randomly without a Manos. Okay. What you were gonna hear was fucked up by the same audio glitch that affected the show last time. Luckily, it only did it to the last few episodes, the last few minutes, not episodes, fuck. It only did it to the last few minutes, and so it was mostly just bickering and, promotional stuff, as I always do, annoying, yes, but at least it was less of the video this fucking time. I don't understand why. All the times I've tested it, it never did that. Pamela's just pissing me off lately, I guess. I probably should. I need to invest in a different, much better Skype recorder. And I actually do mean invest, not a free one. Big shame that this happened. But anyway, let me get on to the stuff. As always, the links are available in the below section, along with links to both mine and Manos' Twitter, where you can get updates on this show from me, and just regular funny insights from both me and Manos, and all other updates from him as well. Can't forget about Red Knight coming in a week. Manos will have things set up and will tell a video on his channel about where you can get it. They will accept money orders and PayPal if you're curious, but more details from the real Manos. You can also go to the Facebook page for Red Knight. I really am a little angry that I have to put this little misnomer at the end, but what the fuck am I gonna have to do? Technology just can only go so far, and at least this time it didn't affect a majority of the show. So until next time, I'm Duke. The guy before was the real Manos. Goodbye.